This is my guide to you. Please enjoy. A kid's guide to divorced parents. Keyword, kids. We're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about your parents. Because we're talking about you and your parents, this does not mean this is a subject of both you and your parents. This is a subject of you, and then this is a subject of your parents. You and your parents should be completely separate in this whole subject, and if it comes together, it could be a mess. This leads me to my first point. Do not get involved in anything unnecessary. Kids getting involved can make the whole situation very, very difficult and very, very complex. It can make the parents so stressed out, and it can also make the children depressed. Even, they can get unfocused when it comes to like schoolwork and everything. Trust me, I've been through this, and it messes you up so much if you try to get involved. Just leave it to the parents. Like, he said this, she said this. Being the messenger between both of them, not a good idea at all. My next point, most kids don't want their kids to get divorced. They just naturally, oh, I want mommy and daddy to be together forever, blah blah blah. But I guess that's not the case. You just gotta realize that they're not happy in their relationship, and you not wanting them to get a divorce is a very, very, very selfish thing to say and to do, especially since they have kids. If they have kids, they've definitely thought about trying to make their relationship work because of the kids. But if they have gotten to that step where they're just like, frick it, I'm gonna get a divorce, that means they've been unhappy for a very long time. If you don't want your parents to break up or whatever, just keep it to yourself, because they don't want to hear that. Instead of being sad about your parents breaking up, try to be happy, because you're not going to be arguing anymore, and they're actually going to be probably happier than you've ever seen them before. And that's the goal, right? You want your parents to be happy. Speaking of happiness, the kids, you guys have to be mature and responsible enough to let your parents be happy with their new person. Sorry. Your parents might be looking for someone else, and your parents might not be looking for someone else. Let's say they are looking for someone else, and they start going on dates, and they start introducing people to you. You have to accept that and be mature enough, and you just have to realize that they're happy, and you have to treat the other person with respect and get along with them for the sake of your parents. An extremely important tip: you do not have to pick sides. Whenever my parents were going through a divorce, I felt like I had to pick my mom or my dad. Chances are the parents don't even want you to pick sides. And finally is the negative talk. If there's anything negative coming through the mouths of anybody about one parent, then you just gotta block it out. That was my best advice to you guys. If you're going through anything, or if you have any questions, don't be afraid to comment down below. If it's very, very personal, you can always reach me on my social media. This is my Instagram, this is my Twitter. You guys can just DM me at any time. I'm not a professional, and I don't know everything. You guys have to remember that, but I definitely will try to help you guys out. Divorces aren't smooth as it is, but it will definitely be a lot smoother if you just, follow the guide, bruh. Follow the guide.
Ooh, na, 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 na. 5 fingers on it, 5 fingers.